128. They both are 5 feet 9 inches tall, just a slight half-inch reach advantage for the Brazilian. Here once again is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 12 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Indaiatuba, Brazil, Thiago Moises. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 18 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Orenburg, Russia, Damir Ismagulov. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, John Sharp.
As John Sharp readies to referee the action here at lightweight, we're set. Thiago Moises making his 3rd UFC appearance, as is Damir Ismagulov, riding a 13-fight winning streak into this fight with the Brazilian prospect. Ismagulov in the blue, minus 200 as a favorite. The underdog from Brazil is in black.
As I said, when you look at these guys and the way they fight, they are very, very well matched. But one big advantage that Damir does have is a 4-inch reach advantage. So if he uses that well, uses the footwork and pumps that jab out, it can cause a lot of problem for Thiago. But Thiago on the flip side, excellent head movement, as I said before, very, very well trained. A very good mixed martial arts, but that was a good right hand by Damir.
Leg kick for Moises. And now Ismagulov follows with the leg kick. And opened himself up top to the big right hand of Ismagulov. Moises earned his way to the UFC by winning on Dana White's Contender Series Brazil last summer. TKO in the first round, which he believes showed that he's a well-rounded mixed martial artist, been a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner since he was 8 years old. Father was a professional MMA fighter. And he has committed his life to this sport.
Moises kind of came in with a bit of a lazy kick there. Damir made him pay. Came up with a front kick to the stomach and hit him with 2 shots. And then just threw that right hand again there. Very, very nicely thrown. No telegraph. Doesn't signal it. Doesn't overload on power. Just pumps it out there.
Combination body head. Moises tried to fire back a big right hand. Ismagulov said he never intended to train in martial arts. Started doing so a handful of years ago, and here he is riding a 13-fight winning streak as a 28-year-old, making his 3rd UFC start. Double jab and a right hand. But Moises dodges that one 2 minutes in. Quick combination there, all on the feet so far.
And that was a heavy leg kick from Damir. Moises pays him back the favor straight away. But that's the difference there. Moises, for the most part, has just been looking for singular shots, whereas Damir Ismagulov is putting combinations together. And sometimes the first one might not land, the second one might not. But if you throw enough, the second or the third might get through.
UFC 242 shaping up to be a good one from Abu Dhabi. Khabib Nurmagomedov looks to keep his unblemished record intact and defend his lightweight title against interim champ Dustin Poirier, plus Edson Barboza, Paul Felder. They lock horns for a second time in the co-main event. UFC 242 on pay-per-view special. 2 p.m. Eastern start time next Saturday. The prelims simulcast on ESPN Plus and FX. That starts at noon Eastern. Under
nice.
2 minutes to go.
So I get to sit on the couch Saturday morning,
all
watch
day.
Some fights.
You don't have to
wait
wait,
to that.
Especially on the West Coast, Mike. You wake up.
It gives me a reason to be lazy and not leave the house. Oh, that was a really nice heavy kick. Throwing good combinations there, a nice variety of punches. And then when Moises is thinking about the punches, he throws a brutally heavy low kick. You can see the redness just on that one kick.
Busier now is Ismagulov.
Yeah, he's definitely leading the dance. He's being first. And Moises, for the most part, is just reacting to what's happening. Moises is going to have to try a different attack here because so far we're getting towards the end of the round. And Ismagulov is the guy in control.
Blocks the high kick, does Moises. Low kick that time.
Yeah, they're really powerful. You see the redness on the ribs as well of Moises, redness on the leg and a bit on the face.
Ismagulov last in action in Prague when he took on Joel Alvarez. Went the full 15 minutes in that one. Made his UFC debut last December against Alex Gorges in Adelaide, Australia.
As I said at the start, it's that 4-inch reach advantage for Ismagulov that's really causing problems for Moises. He can't get on the inside, and when he is trying to get on the inside, he's just a little bit out of range, so he's throwing his shots. Ismagulov just steps back ever so slightly, and Moises is just really out of range. And then, there we go. Big shot, puts him down.
Quick strike, and he starts with the ground and pound at the body.
Yeah, trying to get a finish. He's got 20 seconds. He's going to throw the legs to the side.
And really just trying to split that guard now.
Yeah.
10 seconds left. Continues to work the body. Yeah. Heavy shots coming from up top for Ismagulov.
Really nice work.
Offers a leg kick. Final seconds of this first round. Moises survives, and second round coming.
Jab hook, but still put him down. That was a big round for Damir Исмагулов.
Back underway for the second round. Ismagulov opens with a low kick. Inside his corner, loved the movement in and out. And as you mentioned, that was kind of the tough puzzle for Moises to solve through the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was. Moises repaired the favor of the low kick there. And you can see some redness on Ismagulov. Moises is still in this fight. That was a big round, but as you know, we always say, okay, that's behind you now. Put that behind you, focus on the next round. You lost that one, but you can still win the next two, or you can even get a knockout. So it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Well, tried the spinning back fist there for Ismagulov, but you can see the damage on Moises, the redness on the left leg, redness on the body of Moises. Meanwhile, he's swinging big shots in return.
That's where Moises does his best work, when he plants the feet and lets the hand go. But because of the reach advantage, as I said before, he's having a hard time landing on Ismagulov. But when Ismagulov is closing him against the fence, he's there, he's coming into his range. And that's when Moises can do his best work and land some heavy shots.
Father was a pro MMA fighter in Brazil. Moises moved to Florida at 17 years old. He's been a member of American Top Team ever since. Now the 24-year-old going to string something together here. Wow, nice right hand that time.
Oh, listen to that. Heavy, heavy kicks.
A little loose here in the second round. Ismagulov with a quick inside leg kick.
Ismagulov looks really good here. Very, very fluent. He's enjoying himself out there, you can see. He's got the reach, he's got the speed advantage as well. You can see there's the takedown attempt. Of course,
first one of the fight.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you can see the frustration in Moises' eyes almost. Like, you know, he's just a little bit outmatched in terms of speed and in terms of reach, so it's giving him a tough time. And this is the perfect thing to do. If you can't get on the inside and land the blows, take it down to the floor. Look to turn it into a jiu-jitsu match. Nicely defended though, he's got the double underhooks. Now he's going to circle off the fence. Yep, there we go. Now he's going to drive the head, land some knees and look for a takedown of his own.
So Moises unsuccessful on that takedown attempt.
But straight in with another one. That was nicely timed, but look at that for defense. Beautiful work by Ismagulov.
Reverses position right away with just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Knee to the body.
Yep, totally legal.
Moises returns to his feet. We'll see if he tries that again.
You know, and that's just soul destroying for Moises. You know, he went for the takedown himself. It looked like he was in deep. It was a nice entry. He had the arms deep around the legs. It looked like he was going to get him down, but Ismagulov completely turned it around, and that's just got to, you know, crush your spirits a little bit if you're Thiago Moises.
Knees to the body from the back. The fence there for Moises. Now they return to the center. He does have some international Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gold medals. Oh, the left. Dipped Ismagulov there for a moment. I don't know if he just dipped for a takedown or if he was stunned by that strike of Moises.
Yeah, Moises connected with something, I think. I mean, that's the thing. I think he has got the power advantage, but Ismagulov definitely has the speed, and he's a little more agile on the feet, and obviously has the reach advantage. But Moises is still here. He's still, he's not hurt. He's not out of condition. He's not tired or anything, and he's still a very, very serious threat. So this is still anybody's fight.
Dodges that heavy combination from Ismagulov. Under a minute to go, second round.
Damir is just so fast, though. The hands they're like lightning. Oh, that was a beautiful right hand. Right on the chin. Kind of wobbled Moises a little bit.
Moises now moving backwards.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Look at that.
Now takedown attempt from Ismagulov.
Slips the jab. Changes level, shoots in. Beautiful display.
Elbow on the break for Ismagulov. Under 20 seconds left. Oh, nice counter combination. Spin kick backs up Moises. Ismagulov started to put it together in the final seconds of the second round. Round 3 straight ahead.
Yeah, you hold the distance with him. Work with him. Brief in, brief out. When it goes towards you, hold the distance. Drink some water. Everything is good.
Все, 2 раунда забрал.
Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. Damir Ismagulov in the blue entered as the -200 favorite. He's put together a solid first 10 minutes of this fight. It's Thiago Moises.
Oh yeah, you're not kidding. A very solid first 10 minutes for Damir. At the end of that round, he kind of smiled because he knows he's in control. He seems to have the edge in striking and wrestling. I mean, he's winning the fight. As we know, one punch can change everything. But right now, we see him getting more and more comfortable. That makes his confidence even higher. He'll start throwing more things, get more creative, and just having fun. So you look at that. Yeah. Whereas on the flip side, Moises is going to start, he's going to shrink a little bit in terms of confidence, in terms of what he's willing to throw. That's just the way it goes. If you're getting beat in a fight, you start doing less, and if you're winning and you're having, you can clearly feel that you're in control, you just, start taking over in every facet.
Well, if jiu-jitsu is his strong point for Thiago Moises, and he was taken down, and Ismagulov reversed position immediately.
Yeah, it doesn't send a good message, and, Damir just seems one step ahead here.
Minute gone in the third and final rounds.
It's that 4-inch reach advantage, what I spoke about at the start, that's really causing the problems. But you combine that with the speed that Damir has and just the all-round skill set, to be honest. And Moises as well is a very, very good fighter, but he's having a tough time tonight.
Busy with the high kicks through the second half of this fight is Ismagulov. Slips the attempt from Moises. Slowly advancing him back to the fence.
Oh, heavy, heavy kick to the stomach there. That one definitely hurt.
Combination from Ismagulov. Moises again shoots in, shrugged off easily.
Yeah, straight away. Saw it coming, defended it perfectly, and then pivots off and then straight back to the hands. He's got Moises backed up against the fence and just picking him apart here.
Left that time for Moises.
Oh, look at that. Wow. Hear the smack of that then. It's amazing that Moises is on the feet. He's got one hell of a chin.
Spinning attack from Moises that time. It doesn't scare Ismagulov away. Right hand backs him up and off his feet.
Jumping side kick. Jumping body kick, pardon me.
Well, as you said, willing to get creative when it's all working.
You know, I mean, he knows he's ahead here. He seems to have the edge. He's winning this fight. So far, he's 2 rounds up, and he's winning this round as well. So now you can start getting creative, using, you know, all the tricks that you learn in the gym. Sometimes, you know, if it's a close fight, you've got to be conservative with what you use, what you throw. But when you've got the edge, you've got the advantage, you can start saying, you know what? You know that combination that we worked, I'm going to give that a try. Or that cool technique that my coach showed me, I'm going to try that because I have a speed advantage. I have a power, or, you know, I'm just ahead on the scorecards and ahead in this fight psychologically and physically.
Moises will have to get creative to figure out how to get himself back in this fight.
Yeah, well, Moises has 95 seconds to get a finish here.
Inside kick smacks off the left thigh. Moises up top. Ismagulov buckles his left leg again and able to dodge the attack from Moises. As you said, Michael, Moises has had a challenging time getting in that range to hit Ismagulov.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I mean, he's just on the outside. He's just out of range the whole time. I mean, he's trying, but it's not just the reach either. It's the speed of Damir. Damir definitely has a speed advantage, and, you know, that's one of the biggest advantages that you can have. And then when you combine it with the vast array of strikes that he has, I mean, it's always something different. It's not a jab and a 1-2. It's a low kick, a high kick, a jumping body kick, you know, spinning back kicks. So Moises has no idea what's coming next because Damir is being so creative and throwing everything but the kick and sink at him. He doesn't know what's coming next.
Moises running out of time here as we approach 20 seconds to go, third and final round between these 2 lightweight prospects. Kick to the body, Ismagulov wears it just fine.
Oh, he's just coming alive here and doing some good work.
Meanwhile, the fight ends right in the center. We're riding a 13-fight win streak into this matchup. Detail.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-26, 30-27, and 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Damir Ismagulov.
A clean sweep for the Russian Damir Ismagulov, whose winning streak now sits at 14.